Guys, they said Queen Naomi's father, who is in a very deep pain right now over what Queen Naomi is passing through, they said she have decided to drag the mother again because information have it that when the news got to them that a particular native doctor in Ile-Ife was using mortar to hide Queen Naomi's destiny by writing Queen Naomi's name and Kabiesi's name and doing all sorts with the mortar. They said the man was heartbroken. And not only that, only recently we heard that Queen Naomi too was emotionally down, that she refused to eat. She have been crying, praying. That is the only thing she knows how to do. That is to pray. And that is why she have resorted to prayer. And I pray that God will see her through. So when the information got to the father, they said the father was so weak. And at this point, they said he decided to remember the Queen Naomi's mother again. That before Queen Naomi got married, when they told him, because no matter what, as long as he paid Queen Naomi's mother's bride price, they will have to pay the dowry to them. When they told him about the marriage, he never supported it. The man said he told Queen Naomi's mother that marrying a Yoruba king is deeper than the woman can imagine. The man is a man, and I believe he's a sensible one at that, who understands their culture and tradition so well than the woman, which is Queen Naomi's mother. Yes, Queen Naomi's mother have been the mother that have been taking care of Queen Naomi and her siblings. They said the woman is a superwoman. She have been there for them. And when a king as big as Kabiesi wants to marry her daughter, she sees it as a very big blessing. But the father who understands the culture and tradition very well more than the woman knows that definitely, as long as their culture and tradition is concerned, as long as the man in question is a king, there are people who place him there as a king and they must interfere in his decision as a man. They said Queen Naomi's father told the mother that come rain, come shine, Akabiesi must marry another woman. And that is something that Queen Naomi might not withstand. That even if he did not marry another woman, that the elders are going to force it on him. And by the time they force it on him, that Queen Naomi might not withstand the pressure that she will leave. And it's going to be a very big embarrassment. And leaving is not the problem. The problem is moving on with her life. Because getting married to a king is one thing. But leaving that marriage when you want to is another thing. Yes. And yes, they say a lot of people are saying that Queen Naomi's case is like this is because of the way she left. Even if she have left quietly, maybe the only thing is that some of these rituals that they are doing now, they may not be doing it. But she, moving on with her life, is going to be a very difficult task. One is because the kind of rituals they performed when she was getting married to the king is not something that they can reverse easily. And for her to move on and succeed, those rituals must be reversed. They must have to undo them. They said the father warned her, but somehow if you blame her, you blame her less. Yes, so that is my own opinion. It's not easy to raise your children single-handedly, because I believe that even if the man, I mean Queen Naomi's mother, is no longer in a relationship with the mother, Queen Naomi's father is no longer in a relationship with the mother, sorry, he would have find a way to be actively part of his children's growth. I'm sure mistakes like this might not be happening. In as much as a lot of people believe that Queen Naomi have a very good relationship with the father, but I believe that at that age, her mother is, how will I put it? She listens more to her mother because her mother is always there for her. Maybe she used to see the father once in a while, or she goes to visit the father once in a while, you cannot compare the relationship between such visit and the one that you are living with. So a wise man, in as much as we're talking about this too now, if you're listening to this, you have a problem with your wife or with your husband, try to be active in the growth of your own child so that tomorrow, when certain mistake will not even occur because you are there to make sure that it did not occur. I believe that if this man have been actively involved in the raising of these children, in as much as they don't live together, maybe things will not turn out the way it is right now, or maybe it will, because one thing about destiny is that it must surely happen, and a lot of people believe strongly that this is Queen Naomi's destiny. They said the father is not happy at all, especially hearing that the girl, that is Queen Naomi, is emotionally down. You know, the bond between father and daughters is something else. In as much as he is having problem with the mother, it did not stop him from loving the daughter. You know, so they said he is blaming the mother. That if only the mother have listened her, to him, sorry, that Queen Naomi might still get married to someone great if it is her destiny, rather than what she is passing through right now. Look at how her name is being spread every day by day. Ah, they said the father is not happy at all. But at this point, I don't think apportioning blame is the best thing to do. I think the best thing for him to do right now is to help to find solution. If there's anything he can do to help these people get the items that is needed for this, because Kabiyesi, on the other hand, I'm sure by now he have realized his own mistakes. Yes, because in as much as people are blaming Queen Naomi, why did you leave the way you left? This, that. Kabiyesi also have a part to. Kabiyesi have to be blamed too. Yes, if he has been there for the Queen Naomi, or if all those women were not interfering, maybe this kind of stories that we are hearing right now, we may not be hearing it. And that is not to say that he no longer loves Queen Naomi. Then he still loves him. He still loves her. Sorry, but like I said, sometimes love is not enough. You need to put in more effort, dedication, attention, communication. These are the things that will help your marriage to succeed. Communication, attention, giving that person attention. You might love someone, but if you are not communicating the right way, if you are not giving that person attention, if you don't pay attention to the things that happens around that person or what that person is passing through, definitely you must lose that person. Yes, love sometimes is not enough. And we all know that Kabiyesi loves Queen Naomi and Queen Naomi loves Kabiyesi. But right now, I just pray that God will see them through. And Queen Naomi's father blaming the mother, this is not the time for it. Anyways, that is what we are hearing. But don't forget that they are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.